So Sage, obviously, he's been going back and forth in terms of his spacings. Like, he had, like, his first week where he finally got to be first seed, and then he kind of, like, busted a little bit. And other weeks, he just looks like the best player in the building. So it's been back and forth. It's been good to watch. But Tekoa, at the same time, had a ridiculously close set with Ling, who is playing his first bracket here, finally, coming in from
Very
Smash,
exciting.
obviously. And it looked good. Obviously, Ling's got some stuff to learn with the game. He's still got to learn matchups and all that, but he looks solid.
Rick is a tough one, too. If you're
Yeah.
just starting up, you know, that is one of the characters you probably wouldn't know the matchup.
Yeah, especially as, like, Wonder Woman, you got to know your windows to punish, because it's not that she has a hard time getting in. It's just that if you don't know the right route to get in, you're going to take so much passive damage for no reason. It doesn't matter if you got the armor to do it.
TK2 has definitely been improving a lot with the Rick. I'm curious to see how he feels in this matchup as well.
Yeah, and I know he's been in positions where he kind of like doubts himself sometimes, because it's a very difficult bracket here.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we only have, I mean, well, let me not say only have. We have like an average of like 20-ish people, but it'll go between like 16 and 20, and you're gonna constantly run into the same faces.
Yeah.
But you're always gonna run eventually into that person who has your number, and you got to find a way to get around that.
I just saw they are going to Throne Room, first game.
I actually just played on Throne Room a second ago against Retro. I actually like the idea of the stage. It's very unique. However, I am curious in allowing LeBron to get this, because, as we already know, Cromulons is kind of ridiculous when speakers are up.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Tekoa taking... Yep.
Also, a big thing, too, as this is definitely a more counter-pick heavy stage than anything with some matchups. You need horizontal KOs as Rick. You will eventually find that damage to find it once the walls drop, but in the meantime, you lose your spike capability.
A lot of basketballs right now. Yep, this man is running away from the basketball and still getting hit. It does not matter where you go. LeBron James is going to find you.
Stage control is in his favor. You can see the stage is transitioning right now, so it's going to start to drop, which will allow him a few more opportunities to try and find some spikes and find some new plays. But so far, it's been all Sage's start. And Sage now has him at that window where dunk is coming pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm amazed we have not seen a dunk yet. There it is.
On cue.
On cue. I'm sorry about that, Tekoa. That is my fault. I got you killed.
That happened earlier where DTF was behind a bunch, and I said, well, luckily for him, he has a down attack, and he immediately jabbed down attack and knocked out Goma at 60. It's like, see, he wasn't out.
Oh.
If that gray health wasn't there, I think he was done.
Yeah, almost a great edge guard right there from Tekoa, but not quite able to take it. You got to be very careful with your projectiles in this matchup.
Yeah.
Definitely something to know. You can't just throw out projectiles willy-nilly unless LeBron has the ball. Nice edge guard right there with the up special. Love to see it from
Well
Tekoa.
done, too. You have to pressure LeBron off stage when he's low, especially because he's just a stall-based character. That's it. That's his only recovery option.
Yeah, and with we're seeing with the walls down now, a lot better of a stage for Rick.
Yep. Yeah, this is it's that trade-off. I think the big difference that happens here with compared to Cromulons, of course, is that lower blast zone is much bigger. Like, this is a pretty wide stage overall. The thing that's cool about it, I think, is that this right here forces boxing. So it changes up our stage layout quite a bit, because we had a lot of really big stages with no interactivity.
Yeah, I do like this, actually. I've been thinking about, I initially said I was just going to ban the stage because of this, when the stage looks like this. Seems tough for Rick, but I like when it goes down. A small stage, I love to scrap, and there's nowhere you could run from Rick portals. So.
True enough. Yeah, and the Meeseeks mix-ups, too. Speaking of which, landed right there into the up air. I know that's something that you kind of like put a staple to. And I'm seeing Tekoa and Daquan doing a whole lot more of late.
I'm loving what I'm seeing out of Tekoa so far. Playing really well. He had the read, too. Just barely misses with the up special. And that'll take it from LeBron right there.
Yeah, even if he did survive that, too, he had so many options covered with the basketball up. It was borderline impossible to make the right choice. And that's the hard part about fighting Sage.
Yeah, great option coverage. Wow. He thought he was safe on the wall. Nope.
Yo, literal rebound.
Yeah. Awesome. This stage is very, very cool. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far.
Yeah, definitely very unique compared to what we normally used to seeing. It feels very traditional fighter-esque the way it starts here, and then it goes into like final knockout windows now when this is down.
Just a little FD right here, so nice mix of traditional fighter and platform fighter, honestly. Very cool stage. A lot of damage building up right now for Sage.
I'm kind of surprised, too. Like, that shoulder charge, I forgot, the grounded version sends upward. So I was like, wait, that could have been bad, but that dunk could have been bad, too. He's got to be careful. Good string from Tekoa, and he had the read. He just missed it, though.
Wow. That worked out. He fully charged the up attack. Got to get the kill. Not quite from the golf Meeseeks. That does not hit very hard, sadly.
Yeah, plus LeBron, even with that 158, kind of difficult to knock out vertically sometimes. That dare would have done it, but the Sarah will do it.
Yep. Still very, very doable. Just got to watch out for that dunk. It's coming.
That side attack was at the right time,
Yes,
exactly where he needed it. Otherwise, that was the game.
Attack. Not yet, not yet. Watch out for dunk. No basketball. You got to take advantage right here. Got to be able to take advantage. Let's see if we see some boxing.
He's trying to push right there, but that did burn a lot of resources. He's got to go high, yeah, and that's going to be covered by the basketball, and he knew it, too. You can see, like, the head bob in it. He burned a lot trying to go vertical to try and find an opener, and once you overextend, especially with that type of damage lead, it's going to be so easy for someone like Sage to capitalize on that.
Yeah, great no-look pass, too, as well from Sage. Great ankle on that basketball, taking Tekoa out. It honestly looked very, very close, especially first stock, and then second stock, we just started to build up a lot of damage from Sage, slowly pulled away, but very doable. Interesting stage for both of them. Let's see, we are running into Scooby's no roof.
Yeah, so this is the other one that we enabled as of today. Normally we didn't have this because I didn't want to just do 2 outright FDs with the 2 bans we had before, because that basically let every other stage become a viable option for someone. So I didn't want it to be too advantageous for winning. But now with the 2 extra stages, moving into 3 bans, testing it might change. But we decided to add Scooby's no roof today because it is a smaller vertical and a smaller horizontal compared to Sky Arena.
Yeah, definitely an interesting stage. Oh, I like that a lot. The Meeseeks through the portal and the up attack. Good play. I think it's better for Tekoa to get rid of the walls, though. One wall is down.
Yeah, the wall's up. Basketball control gets to be viable for a little bit. You don't want that to stay.
Yeah. Let's see. He's not destroying the wall, though. He's sitting by it. There it goes. Now we got a nice flat stage.
Stage control there with the morph, too. Good job. But now, it looks like Tekoa he's building the lead. He's confidently building the lead. Like, he just needs to find a little bit more confidence when he tries to go for the knockout, which is scary to do against LeBron when, in scramble situations, dunk's an option. But once he figures that out, I think he can definitely take a set off of Sage.
Yeah, he's playing really well right now, so I'm loving what I'm seeing. Not quite going to connect into the jab. I've noticed a lot. No one has dodge meter. I'm very curious to see if we notice any difference with the dodge meter changes that we got in the most recent patch.
Yeah, that's true. The very different outlook that has been felt by some people so far. When it's been down, they try to go for dodge boosted jumps, and they can't.
Great there. Oh, the movement from Tekoa into the up special. I see you.
Nice job. Clean. Very nice job. Dunk is going to answer right back, but that's still a confidence boost for Tekoa, at least striking first. That being said, you got to respect Sage at the start. Luckily, he got sent upward because that could have been a clean 40.
Oh, great juggles right now. Just taking his damage and getting out of there. Doesn't want to risk a lot. That was almost really good. The Golf Meeseeks almost hit him right into the portal. That would have led to a combo, but barely, just not enough knockback on it.
Yeah, good job also just like saying this part of the stage is mine. Kind of pushing Sage to the corner. Sage giving him that respect. Of course, you run in the middle of that, you're going to get cooked by Rick. But look at his build on lead still. He finally got hit by a straight hit. Tekoa's been passively controlling the tempo so far.
He said, give me my space, use polymorph. Great way to just control the stage, nice little part. Right now, still got a small lead. Not much, though. This may as well be a lead for LeBron with how early he can kill.
True enough, yeah. It's a questionable... Actually, yeah, it's not even a questionable even game. This is definitely an advantage to LeBron at the moment.
Yup. I feel like Tekoa had such a good lead and then has yet to touch Sage for a while now.
That's that Sage patented defense. He just picks it up so well as the match progresses. He's one of the most difficult people to beat the first time that you fight him because of that. So the way that he's kind of adapting around Tekoa's playstyle has been pretty good, but Tekoa, I feel like, is less committed to zoning compared to when he was at the start.
85, that is tough right there.
That's that no roof coming in, and it looked like he might have tried to jiff back in. Either way, though, that move is strong.
Very interesting counter pick from Tekoa.
I think he probably lost Sky Arena. That's probably where he was thinking of going, and decided, let me go here. Or maybe earlier KOs on the side. That might have been a play on his part, too, because he does like the box.
Yeah, definitely more on the aggressive side as far as Rick goes. Great up special. Let's see. Not quite able to finish the edge guard right there. And a lot of damage just racked up on Sage. It seems to come out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's at duck windows now, too. We saw earlier, especially 100 right now. Could find it. That's a reversal Sair, though.
And can he finish the edge guard? This would be huge for Tekoa right now. No, not quite. And Still no kills right now. Whole stock lead.
Finally finds this air, 106. He just needs to watch out for that exact move right there. As the dunk's gonna go ahead and take it off the top. Solid play from Tekoa, but I think something you alluded to definitely became a bit of the problem. He had a lot of hits. He was building the damage, and then it kind of drifted away. Like, I don't know what happened along the, like, I mean, it was partly Sage's defense, but it looked like he kind of lost confidence in the way he was winning neutral. He was winning that whole first stock.
I think the real difference was the kill options. You know, it's very hard for Rick to get the kills a lot of times, and LeBron doesn't quite have that trouble. So if LeBron gets the early kill and Rick is still looking around trying to figure out what to do, that lead can just slip away from you real quick.
Well, solid job to Tekoa. That is going to send him to the loser's side of bracket, and we're going to move, I believe, now into winner's quarters. Yes. So we're going to move up towards the top, and I believe that's going to be, let's see. Yeah, it looks like they're sending them up first. We're going to get Retro and Wavy. Yes, Retro and Wavy is going to come up first, and I'm probably going to bounce it down just because it's been a little bit since you've been on.